Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank the Lord for alarm clocks because I had put my alarm to 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, and I usually take a nap when I'm gonna go live this late. Um, so if that alarm didn't go off for whatever reason, I would not be here today. Y'all would have been hearing from me tomorrow. But we're gonna get into it. I'm waiting for my right hand to come through so we can begin this, so we can be off by at least 9 o'clock. I wanted to just talk to you about this Nature Boy situation, which is really no more at this particular point with Nature Boy. And I just wanted to discuss a few things with you going forth about that situation and move on from it. So I just want to say to you that when there's updates that I feel that are important, like him going to court and maybe charges that are against him um being brought up, whether they stick or they drop them, I will update you with that. Um but I'm not going to go forward unless maybe one of the girls do a download, and I want to talk about how they're now appearing in the community or whatever. Or if True says something that's really crazy and deranged, I'll share it with you. But on this channel, we're moving forward. I noticed that I've been doing different content, and people only show up for certain things. People were tired of True. Are you here in the live? Because I see you up. It says I'm here, and I did give you the link, and I don't see you. People say they don't like Nature Boy, this, that, and the other. Hey, but soon as some other topic is brought up, you don't see you guys in the videos. So it's like, you complain you want to see new content, and this, that, and the fourth, but soon as you get new content, it's a Percocet. All you want to see is Percocet Nature Boy. So I'm gonna have to wean you guys off of this Nature Boy content. I'm not the only one talking about this. I was listening to another channel holder that's very popular. Everyone goes to all of his Nature Boy commentary videos. But soon as they're doing something that's different than Nature Boy, his views or her views, let's just say, so that we don't know who exactly I'm talking about, their views are not looking the same as they do when they're doing Nature Boy videos.
Oh,
So we got to move on from Nature Boy. There's more to life than you guys coming onto YouTube and it all being about Nature Boy. Nature Boy is not Nature Boy at this point. I believe that Nature Boy is looking at some serious time, and all the entertainment and laughter that you got over the years from the mess that he was doing is no longer. Nature Boy's about to do a bid. I'm very convinced. Now, if he gets out and doesn't serve any time, then I don't know what to tell you. But I think he's going to do some time. They've been sitting him down for a reason. They're not sitting him down because they want him to feel like he's on a vacation. They're sitting him down to prepare him for that long vacation that he's about to do in prison. So, what do you think about all this with Nature Boy?
it's a bunch of mess. Like he's still trying to be out there. He's still like I don't know, doing recordings of him just on the phone now because I guess they found the phone in in a
Oh wait,
jail.
wait a minute. I didn't hear about that, so I'm glad I said something to you because I
Yeah,
ain't
I
hear
think I
nothing.
was watching the same place, the same person.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay, I got you.
Right. So I'm like, how much information can you get at this point in time with this man? Like he cannot do anything. He's in jail. Like y'all really gonna tune into the jail conversations?
Right,
It's gonna be the same as his downloads, a bunch of nonsense.
right. I'm glad they found the phone because it was suspicious to me, like how he was that actively with, like you
Mm.
said, with the phone conversations and downloads he was doing from prison. It was kind of suspicious to me that he had so many of them because you're in jail. I'm like, What
Right,
is
because I
you know?
thought it was contraband.
It is. It is.
It still
I
is, right? In
I
every state?
right. Every state it is, but
Okay, so
like
yeah, that's weird.
yeah, but sometimes if you look on like YouTube videos, you'll see, or even Bigo, you'll see prisoners down south with cell phones. They're coming in through the COs
They have to.
because that's the
But the
only way.
funny thing is, the same way they come in, I don't see why the CEOs is not catching this.
No, but there's no. Listen, what I'm saying. The COs are the ones getting paid money to bring them in. Now, if you get caught, that's on you. But
Okay.
you can also it can also backfire on that CO because the inmate could tell, or somebody else that the inmate told. So
Right.
I couldn't sit there and jeopardize my job just for a couple of $1,000s to bring in a cell phone for somebody or some drugs, because any drugs or even cell phones or stuff, especially like cell phones, those things are brought in by COs. There was a
It
lady
has
that
to.
was in my chat said her husband paid a CO because her brother, not brother, her son was doing a big bid, and
Mm,
her husband paid the CO $5,000 to bring her son in a cell phone.
that's
Yeah. They're
crazy.
not right. COs are not just bringing in no cell phone. They're getting paid to bring a
They
lot of
have to.
money.
They
Yeah.
have to be getting paid to do this.
Yep. Getting paid a lot of money. That's like a side hustle for the COs beside their salary they get from being a
I'm
CO.
sorry. I'm tempted. I will be tempted.
I mean, I guess
Do they
what you
press charges like the
well, they can get
CEOs
fired.
get in trouble?
Oh
They
yeah,
just get fired.
they can get fired. Yeah.
How much they getting paid?
That's why I just told you it's got to be a couple of $1,000s that they're
No,
paying
I'm
just
talking about personally, like CEOs. How
I
much do
don't know
they
how
get
much.
paid?
I don't got no idea, but
I don't know. If you give
they
me
get
ten
paid.
thousand dollars, f this job.
Well, no, I don't. You're not gonna get no $10. The most street value for somebody that's the CEO that they're gonna pay for a cell phone in any state is probably no more than $5,000.
Was
Ain't gonna be
still,
10,000. Ain't nobody giving you no $10,000.
I'm just saying.
Five five is good enough because if you got a couple of people, this all day long,
That's
people
money.
going to jail, and those prisoners know who them COs are, and they're telling their people, yeah, hit this person up, and they'll bring it in through, but they're gonna it's gonna cost this. They know who to go to, what COs do it, and it's one base price. They ain't charging no $10,000. 5,000 is the max of what they're charging for, and that's a lot of money because if people are hitting them up, that the COs that know that do that on a regular
Or
basis.
family members, like they probably reaching out to their family members, like the lady was talking about, and getting them to do it. So
No, no, the lady that was in my chat said her husband paid a
the
CO.
CEO,
It
right?
was not her family member. It was just someone, I guess, that they know from the jail that will do it. He's a CO. She didn't know who they was, but word of mouth, he would bring it into the jail. So the husband met up with the CO and gave the CO the money to bring the cell phone into the jail. And I obviously outside the jail, the people, like say if it's a Sprint or whatever, they're paying for the bill. But
Oh,
you got to
right,
be
right, of
careful, you know what I'm
course.
saying? Yeah, you got to hide it. But yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't look good for him. If that what you heard from that person's channel, I didn't stay for the whole thing. There was a lot of information
No,
going on
yeah,
over
that was
there.
too much. I was like,
So
I can't go back
you
into
got
the
you
hole.
got lucky when you was over there and you heard that, because I heard what I heard, but I don't know if I got that far in the video to hear that.
Yeah, I can't go back into the hole. I'm winking myself off properly.
Yeah,
I can't get
yeah.
back. I
But yeah,
can't get
people.
trapped back in. No, I
Hey
can't do it.
Fuzzy. Hey Fuzzy Snapdragon. Yeah, people need to really be weaned off this because it's just getting too much now. It's almost like people don't, like I said, want to come to other topics that are far more important than talking about Nature Boy. They
Right.
can't stand them, but yet and still they break their neck to the
To hear
content,
about them.
right? To hear about them or be in the bushes. Yesterday, you couldn't pay nobody to come in the chat to speak. Except I think only one that I knew of that came in the chat was my mod, Fuzzy Snapdragon. She came. And I respect you for that. Because that's a true supporter. You come through all the content to be a mod. It
Right.
ain't no, oh, she's not talking about Nature Boy, so I can't hear it. You don't even like Nature Boy, so why are you so pressed if I'm not talking about Nature Boy? But then you want me to put health videos up for what? You
If
can't even
nobody's
come.
going to use it, right?
Right,
Nobody's going to
exactly.
listen.
If you can't even come to some new content about what's going on in the world, why would I put up something about health? You guys don't care about your health. So half you people are don't won't want to hear about a health video to help reverse what's going on with you, and until the doctor says that you're sick.
You have to do it
And
right, and
then
now
you
you
have
got
to
to.
do it. Now you want to listen to this health content videos. How can I reverse whatever's going on with you so you can, be able to be here for your family longer? You rather sit there, which this content has been so draining and toxic for so long. People have taken breaks. Now we are getting the break that you so desperately need, and you guys still want to hear about Nature Boy every chance that you get, like it's a Percocet, and it's really sad.
It is
It's
like,
sad, it's sickening. It's really sickening. These
and
people
the
out there
fact that
addicted.
people feel drained after that, that should tell you something. That's like energy
Why
you
would you want
giving
to
your.
keep putting yourself through that though? You
Ex-
know what I'm saying? I don't get that. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh man, it says arrested. Bishop Lamar White had two men arrested in the robbery. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't know
I
what
think I
these
heard a
people.
little bit about that, but I ain't click on the button. I ain't.
Me neither. So that's why I'm not gonna get into it because I'm thinking it's saying that he got arrested.
No,
So that
they.
was a
I
little
guess
bit
they found the
complicated.
guys that robbed them or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I hope they did find it because people do like to make conspiracy theories because when you don't like somebody, it's just easier to just say, oh, he's lying. He's full of such and such and such. We don't even
Mm,
know. None of us know. You know what I'm saying? This time he could be not the bad guy. He could have
right.
really got robbed. But
Everybody gets to play the victim once or twice in
exactly.
their life.
Or
Like,
twice or twice in their life. People have
right.
to look at it like that. But I'm wondering, did Nature Boy finally tell the girls to just go home? That's another topic I want to discuss. Um, they're all falling off. Zoka's gone. I don't care what nobody says. Zoka's not hiding. They would have been. If Zoka's hiding, they then they're playing games. They don't need them that canteen money and legal fees that they're trying to save up for paid lawyer. They ain't trying to get it that bad. Because if you playing games with the public at this time, this is the wrong time when you trying to beg for legal fees and keep up with Nature Boy's canteen for his oodles and noodles and Slim Jims. You shouldn't be sitting up there playing hide and go seek with people, but then at the same breath trying to ask people for their money.
Right.
So I you know what I'm saying. So I believe I'm not trying to say Zoka left permanently, but I believe Zoka did try to do probably the same thing Efru did. Then they also said somebody in Efru's family, I think her cousin, passed away.
Oh.
So
So
they
maybe she
probably
went to the funeral.
that's what I was gonna say. They probably said, that's her first cousin, or whatever her cousin, and we'll pay for her to go to the funeral. Some families will do that.
Oh, family, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I hope you wasn't thinking carbonation because they don't
No,
believe
no, no. They don't have.
attachments.
Well, no, they're right. They number one, they don't have no money be able to afford to send her back to a funeral.
I believe so.
But
Yeah.
right, but her granny probably did pay for her to come back to attend the funeral. That's things that some families do. They get real sentimental
They
when it
do.
comes around death
Right.
in the family. So that's that to me. That's not no surprise if that happened. And
The
then
fact that Nature Boy allowed her to go, so she had to come back with some money or
right,
something.
exactly right. And at the same token, I believe that if it was that she left because someone passed away, she probably did come back with some money.
Right.
And that's just our opinions. We don't know for a fact.
That's right.
It's
That's
just
right.
some things that just common sense. And I'm quite sure he coerced her into going back there, seeing she had to go back to pay her respects to maybe her cousin. I don't know if she went to her cousin's funeral, but I'm
Right.
hearing that there's someone that passed away and it was her cousin. Or I don't know if it's a girl or a girl or a guy. I don't know. I didn't ask. It's not that serious, but she came back is what my point is. And I don't know, maybe Zoka is doing the same thing. Not maybe she just went to see if she can get money from her peoples They paid for a flight thinking that she was gonna
Come to
stay,
stay. Mm-hmm.
right? And then she's gonna get a certain amount of money and then bounce and bring that money back to Carbonation. Maybe she take the bus back or some,
Right. It's the
cheaper
bus is
way.
cheaper, right? Like,
Exactly. There's all kind of ways you can get back. You just
right.
got to get that money, and then it's on the popping after that.
Well, see,
So
I'll start saying, because I'm not trying to give my energy to that.
I'm
I'll
not
start
either.
saying she's gone if a month passed. Like, okay, Soka not back. We hear nothing from Soka. Okay, I believe she's gone now.
Hmm.
I believe
It's
she's
not.
gone.
It's not. It's really not. It's really not an importance. If she's gone or not, it'd be a good thing if she's gone. But it also just lets you know that these are the ones that hung on as long as they could, but they're not built like that. Because if Zoka really, in fact, did leave, what was all that preaching about? What was all that you trying to educate the and
The
uplift
masses, right,
the
right,
masses?
right.
We know that you were being a fugazi, and with everything we said about how can you guys try to tell us something about our life and how to do better when you guys are not doing better. It just
Exactly.
it just it just proves what we were saying to be the truth. It's not that we're being mean or putting you people down. You're showing in your actions that you are those people that we say that you are. So that's all I'm trying to say. It's just to me proving just who Zoka is, full of
Hmm.
ish, and she's the last person to take advice from because
I wouldn't
when
take any advice from anybody that's screaming at me anyway, because I'm not going to receive it though. Like, who's going to receive
uh
anything that you people, but donate, get the
yeah,
book.
no, exactly. You know who the biggest fugazi is? True.
True.
True,
I knew
true.
it. I knew it.
I
True.
ain't sitting up on here with you people all
Hours.
day long.
Hours.
Yeah. Now he's like addicted too. You can't get True off, especially Big O. He's on there day and day in, day and out. And then, like I said, the last time I saw him, which was a couple of days ago, there was a YouTuber that had him on their Instagram page early morning. I wasn't too sure if it was like a live from the night before or that morning because
Okay.
he gets up real early, be in that car. He was going off. He was like cussing the people out in the live, talking about if you really wanted to support Nature Boy, you know where to find him.
We
You know
know.
where to
In
find
jail.
him.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. Exactly. But he was like just going off like people are supposed to feel obligated to help this grown man that put himself in there. Why do we have to feel obligated to support Nature Boy? For what? What is it? What reason is it of ours that we have to support Nature Boy?
I'm gonna keep on saying that's your daddy, True. That's not our daddy.
That's not
That's not
ours.
our savior. You pay for your daddy.
Exactly. And see, I really think, like, say for example, if Zoka left, they were in denial, like I've been saying. They've been hanging around the barbershop too long. They got a haircut. And I really feel like when they had enough time, some people take longer than others before they can break the chains.
Yeah.
Zoka, if she did leave, I'm saying if she did, she may not have. She still could be there.
Hmm.
If she did leave, she had time to sit with herself. And when she sat with herself, she said, I can't do this. Whether he gets out or not, I've been through enough. My life is too short. I'm
Is in
not getting any
shambles.
older. It's in shambles. I have to go back. It's gonna take me a while to pick up the pieces, and I'm gonna go on with my life. I can't do this. And she wants us to send her money. Right, exactly. Hey,
That
hey,
part.
yep, exactly. The Missy J. So, like I said, they have to be able to really sit with themselves in order to be able to move on. They don't sit with themselves, it's no moving on.
I
And
feel
I
bad for Soka because she's the worst out of everybody that had to sit with herself and realize a couple things. That's the worst. She's gonna go to a very dark place from where she
yeah,
been.
yeah, it's
I mean, yeah,
that's why.
Efuru too and stuff. Now I'm thinking about it because she had like three like two miscarriages and stuff,
Mhm. Mhm.
and one, bye bye baby.
Well, it was no, well, you talking about Zoka?
No, I was talking about Efuru.
I
She
mean
had
Efru.
three.
Well, no, they take that Plan B thing.
Isn't that the same thing? I heard it
Well,
doesn't
no,
do that.
no.
I heard the
Listen.
Plan B doesn't do that, but you
Well,
know, I
no.
guess if you take enough, if you take it
Well,
like
it came
Skittles,
out.
maybe it will.
No, no. It came out when we used to say, well, what happened to all these? This person's pregnant, and then
Nothing.
later on, nothing comes out of that. So like when Velvet left, and then a few other combination members left, they
Hmm.
started exposing it. Like he would be all happy, oh they're pregnant, or one of the guys that may have had the women that before Nature Boy had took them all back, they may have gotten them pregnant, and then Nature Boy would order them to take that pill. Let's just
Right,
call it the
because
pill.
one was trying, the other one
Yeah.
was yeah. She
What's
had
the
it
other
from
dark skinned one's name?
what was the other?
Caliber. Caliber was
Yep,
with. Yep,
Caliber.
he was with
He started
Efuru.
really liking her. Caliber and her was
Right.
like really getting along.
She was pregnant by him. She had to take the pill. Let's call it that. Um, with
Yeah, because
Caliber.
I heard that pill does not, if you're already, like it says it in the commercial, if you're already pregnant, you can't have this pill would not cause that. But maybe if you take a handful of it, it does. I don't know.
But no, I think now thinking when I hear pill, ain't no telling what kind of pill that man was giving them people that was causing it.
Good
But
point.
they said it was a pill. They
Good
didn't give.
point.
I said the plan. What I said the
Right,
name of
right,
the pill
right.
at the beginning, and I stopped it. But no, I don't know what pill. But see, the man is demonic. I'm quite sure he knows all kind of stuff to be in control at all times. And I'm quite sure there are pills out there on the market that you can take that basically mimic almost sort of what
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like a minstrel, like can
Mm-hmm.
cause a menstrual. I'm quite sure they're going through some excruciating pain,
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't think he waits to their like one term, and they
No,
probably
he probably whenever he gets it or yeah, just take this. But
maybe
thinking about
maybe a week or so if like they're pregnant for a week or two, but I don't think he's waiting no 3-4 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because she didn't
Whatever.
get big at all. Efru, unless it was
No.
a storyline, she didn't get big at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was pregnant. He just wanted because his mouth loose lips sink ships. Nature Boy has always been one he can't hold water. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if she got she had unprotected and just told Nature Boy we want to be on the safe side, so we want to let you know that I slipped up, and we might need the day after thing pill,
Mm-hmm.
because he has so much control over them. I could literally them coming to him like they're his father, and explaining the situation of what happened to
Yeah.
him so he could take care of it.
I just
You
say
know,
I see him actually doing what he was doing to all the girls, even when they was pregnant. That's
like
not far to the left.
having their way with them and caught
Not
like
just having their
chickens
way,
over.
but hurting them.
Yeah, like yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
So maybe that is what what's his name? Country. What's the name? Not true. The other one. Solar meant when he was like, I know what you did to baby love.
Yeah, you're right. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of shocked when I heard that he was beating Azoka. I didn't know. I knew he was verbally abusive to her.
Oh
What
yeah.
he
I
said,
could
I
see it in
did
her face
not.
that she got it too. Everybody
No,
got it.
she did have that look, but I just never heard. Even commentary channels, they can say that they knew it. That's bullcrap. And even the person that I said I heard earlier say that
Hmm.
I'm going forward. I'm gonna be doing this Nature Boy stuff. And I was listening to them. I said we're all really on the same page, channel holders.
That's
We're moving
everybody's
forward.
tired.
They're tired, but I never even heard him talking about Efru getting hands put on her. Now the disrespect of how Nature Boy used to talk to her. Now that's another story.
I don't know because I remember somebody came up and she even mentioned the time that he was like, I had to smack up, Efru. And I
Uh,
remember it triggered me the memory of that story. I was like, he did say that in the car.
I don't even remember. I'm
I watch too much of this.
I think let me
I
tell you
watch
something.
too
Yeah,
much
you
of
do,
this.
and I do. I get paid for it. But I'm just saying. But
Right.
and I don't even remember that. But I'll keep it real with you. I think I was so like in deep devastation what he was doing to Velvet knowingly, and what he was
Mm-hmm.
doing to Malia when Malia was now the chiefess, that I may have just lost focus, and maybe it was designed that way. That some people paid attention that not only was Malia when she became chiefess getting physically hands put on her, but so were some of the other women
And then
as
he'll
well.
start with people for no apparent reason. Like the one scene when Malia was by the car
Hello.
when she broke the thing, he just started with her for no apparent reason. She like, Malia always do something wrong, and you always picking on Malia. I'm like, he did that for a reaction,
Yep.
for more views.
Yes, it's sad, but I tell you, it's a lot of stuff for me that as a commentator channel, I'm telling you, I didn't know either that was going. I did not
I
know that
just
he was jacking them all up.
I just can't wait for the interview of his boyfriend that was in Cell Block C. Like I want to know that, or his boyfriends, because he probably spreading them cheeks all the way around.
Oh
He
God.
running out of money.
See, a person like him, and I hate to say it, that's funny you say that, but it's not funny. You know why?
Because
Because
it's true. It could be
if it
true.
right, if he's got to do like a long sentence, Nature Boy's bitter. Misery likes company. He would literally be in there, I believe, if really has what they said they have, which is that you can't get rid of that stuff.
Hmm.
Um, he could literally spread that around that whole jail.
Oh, another pandemic, Lord.
Yeah,
No, not in, and he
but
in Georgia.
you can't get rid of that. That ain't like
Right.
the
It's the new
pandemic
new.
thing. That
Don't do that to our Georgia
yeah.
people.
You see
Like,
how he
don't
did
do that.
carbonation? Whatever he knew health wise that was wrong with him, that people been allegedly saying that he
Mhm.
got from that Spanish dude that was giving him all that money back in the day, and allegedly he got it from the kind of adult work he used to do.
Okay.
He not
Right.
only was a dancer in one of
We
those
know.
buy clubs,
We know.
you know,
He was
but he
selling it.
also he was selling it.
He was
So
selling
yeah, and that means Nature Boy was being real just desperate, and when he was giving those goodies away and getting a fee for it, he wasn't protecting himself. He
Oh
was being
yeah.
nasty with it, and I just
I-
don't understand you letting strangers pay you money for adult services, and you're not wearing condoms.
That's, I mean, when you doing something like that, you don't love yourself as much as you need to. So you don't care if you even get something at that point in time, or
That's
especially if you're on drugs. I don't know if he was on drugs at the time, but you
no.
don't care about yourself. You don't care if you get something. You probably pray for that.
Mm-hmm.
You might be in a dark place.
Yeah, it's sad. Well, I
That
don't know how
is.
true it is, but I always believe
I want to see, which I'm
that's
sorry,
okay.
I'm giving people a narrative, but I'm interested. I'm already entwined. Cell Block C carbonation, because I want to see who's the new queen on the block.
I would
I-
like now I would cover that. That would be
right?
something interesting.
That'd be
It
good.
really it really wouldn't be about carbonation or Nature Boy. It's what Nature Boy is doing in the present time. You know what I'm saying?
But you
And
know he's
how
gonna try to bring carbonation in the jail and have his own little tribe if he can.
hmm
That
if he
sounds like
doesn't
him.
if he doesn't already. If he doesn't already, I don't care what you say. I don't believe that Nature Boy would pay no oodles or noodles just to get these dudes to do that reenactment of like what he was doing with I call it his tribe. Um in carbonation. I really believe that he sat with these dudes and manipulated them, and I'm sorry. Because think about it, even if it's all an act, why would anybody in the right mind even act to something like that
Because
as
if
a
you don't
man?
have nothing on your commissary and you don't have no family, you'll do mainly anything. And they looking at it like, I don't have to sell my butt tonight, so I might as well. Let me
Mm,
bow.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just something.
But yeah, I'm thinking like, you've been listening to this man for all these years. I've been listening for free to this man for all these years. He have not said anything that made sense thus far. So now he's walking into a prison and he has all this big following.
I'm quite sure there's people that are in the prison that are in there, and that don't make no sense either. So
Exactly. Like, I
but
don't
you're in a
see him see them taking off his shoe, and oh yeah,
well,
he
I
did get
don't know.
some a napkin
Right.
handed to him. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
and to wipe his face. So let's don't forget that. Right. Don't downplay that. And why would anybody do that? and I don't care. Even if it was acting, that still ain't no good look. You gonna have now you giving a in an acting scene, you giving another man a napkin or a t-shirt to wipe his face, and now you gonna have to be walking around with tissue coming from your pants, dragging down the down the hall, so they know you just took a number two, and you got the tissue stuck between your cheeks,
It's no
because you don't
safety.
want nobody right now, you don't want nobody trying to violate the back, because you giving a men towels and washcloths to wipe their
Mhm.
face off. So that's why I said
We don't
I
know.
don't
That
know.
person might like that. We don't know that person's
Listen,
like. He
I
might be
don't know.
into that. He might be Queen Malia in the inside.
I would have been in my cell laying on my bed until they finished that little skit that they
Skit.
did.
But
My
the
name
funny
is
thing is,
Bennett.
it's funny how everybody was. You can recognize everybody's face. So why everybody then? They might have got in trouble. I hope they got in trouble because if you could see their face and you was involved, that means you need some time out.
Yeah,
You need
she's
to be
right.
locked down.
Right. RC1014. Oh God, that sounds like a booking number.
Yeah, I was like,
RC1014. She said those dudes were all in PC. They all locked down 20. Yep. Because that's what
oh,
Nature
so it
Boy.
doesn't even matter. Oh
Yeah.
darn. Okay.
Yep. Because Nature Boy was on 23 hours, but see, he was saying it was because of COVID. But
No,
it
it's
could
because he's
be
scared.
yeah, exactly. See, that makes sense because see, she RC1014. She might be from Atlanta, so she might know. Yeah, Nature Boy telling you he's in 23-hour locker because of COVID, but it could because PC is the only place I know that
Mhm.
you be in for 23 hours.
Yeah,
So
protective custody.
yep, 24, and you only come out, and
What
you're only around you're only in a unit with PC dudes, and you
exactly?
only come out an hour a day for safety reasons.
Hmm. And we know he needs to be safe because a lot of men don't play that crap.
hmm That's almost like you doing something to a child
Eh,
or a
but you know
sister.
he already got the rumor, so he needs to be in PC because
Yeah,
they
because
not playing
they
that.
mess you up when you're in there for that. Yep,
They-
yep. Or or if
or
you
set you up if you're a guard, a
yep.
CEO.
Oh, the see, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times, majority of the way the inmates know about the nature of the crime is through the COs leaking it.
Right,
That's
right.
how they find out. Anyways, if somebody gets violated or like murked behind what they're being charged for, it's because the CO told, and they told on purpose because they wanted to
They not
see
right.
that happen to that
Exactly.
person. So you got to
Exactly.
be careful. He's got to really be mindful and careful of how he plays his cards and what he's doing,
I don't
because
know for he's it seemed like he bipolar. One minute he's like remorseful, sounds
mhm.
like it, and the next minute he's preaching again.
Please, boy is crazy. Boy was sick. I don't know how they allowed that to let. I don't know how they allowed him to go on as long as he did to get himself to this point where he's at, where there's no return. It's not looking good for his freedom. I really feel like if it was a Becky society, if it was the if it was a Vanilla Ice crew over there, and one black man running the whole show, they would have been came in there with the SWAT
Oh
years
yeah,
ago, and they would have
oh,
shut
yeah.
that down. But because it was, the
Our
chocolate crew,
people.
yeah, they didn't care. It was, like maybe, hopefully, maybe they'll help us get them on out of here, off this earth. Because usually, in the big C word,
Hmm.
those kind of communities, they end up something ends up happening where they're no longer going to be around anyways, because it always turns tainted, and the leader turns even more bizarre and cuckoo, and somebody eventually drinks the Kool-Aid. So you know what I'm saying? So they figured, like, let them take them all out. But if it was Vanilla Ices over there, they would have been intervened.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
Yeah,
they didn't
been
care
shut that
about,
down.
yeah, they didn't care about him destroying a whole community when it was the chocolate ice. It was, as long as their people wasn't
But at least
involved.
it showed that our people cared enough to try to get him in there.
Yeah, but
Like we did come
but
together and we tried our hardest. A lot of phone calls was
but
made, a lot
it
of
ain't like if vanilla.
accusations, a lot of
Right, but
right,
it wouldn't be like if the vanilla ices were being controlled by Nature Boy,
right.
and the vanilla the vanilla people outside looking in, if they went and complained about it, they would have went and checked into that, and it
You
wouldn't have
remember when he
lasted
had
as
that
long.
vanilla girl there?
And they went and they got, and the BBC
Quick,
came
they was
in,
not playing about
and then
this.
BBC came in, and come on now, they
They
made a
was
big
not
deal out.
playing. They had
Yeah,
news
like
reporters and everything.
y'all,
Not our white woman.
y'all can stay
Sorry,
there and
not
get treated,
ours.
but not our. And think about the SWAT. Why do you think they came in that quickly? Right after that Caucasian boy came over there, they
Mm-hmm.
was like, we gotta save, bro. We gotta save
Mm-hmm.
ours. And that's when, and we haven't seen or heard from that dude again.
Because he did his
I think
job and now he out.
I think he was undercover.
Oh, of
I
course he
think he was a
was.
CI.
Her and him and Fonda, the light skinned one that was just visiting from Atlanta. The one day, I think who got in trouble for? I think Pisces got in trouble because they was talking to her. He just snapped on Pisces, and I think it was Tron, not even Tron, but he stabbed on two of his members because of Fonda or something like that. She had braids, light skin. It
Hmm.
was right before the Caucasian guy came in.
Fauna was a police officer too.
Exactly.
So I think that
You think
she
she
was
was
planted. Yeah, she was
right?
planted there too. And
Right.
she was a good decoy because she looked like a young girl, and she didn't look
Mhm.
like she was a cop.
Mhm.
And her mouth didn't. I mean, I was shocked when I heard she was a cop. Then they showed her a picture. That it almost was spooky. They showed a picture of her with maybe somebody that was maybe a little bit high up or when she was maybe she graduated or something. I don't know,
Okay.
but it was a picture like her at the police department,
Did she
and
look
she was in
different?
her yep, she looked different, and she looked a little older. She had a uniform on. I was like,
That's what I'm
oh,
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
yep. He will get a small following inside with the inmates. People will do anything to belong to something. Yeah, you're right. That's why I keep saying people, you got to understand. You're not going to make me believe nobody is. Oh, he's not going to be able to go in there and control these inmates. The inmates have been already controlled by other entities prior to even going to jail, to
That's
be
true.
in jail in the first place. So they've already fallen short somewhere in their life. And what makes you think that they can't go to jail and
I
follow behind something like Nature Boy? They
I
go behind, they go to jail and follow behind these fake Muslims
I
and
get
convert to
it, but
Muslim.
I don't because most time you see somebody that people following, they strong and at least can fight. Nature Boy can't do either or. He's
Right,
not.
but
I mean, like he's a punk. Like he's a punk. He
but he
don't
has
like
to get the
any man
gab.
come up to him. He backs down every single time, or he
He's got to give
gaslights
the
them.
gab, and you got to understand they don't know Nature Boy's a punk. He's like an actor. He puts on a facade that he's something he's not. Just
Right.
like when you seen him in the little area, the rec area, and he slapped the dude's hand and they hugged and all that.
Yeah,
He's
that
putting
was
on
so
this.
fake.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's putting on that facade like he's that nig. But we know he's not. They don't know it. We know him. They don't know him yet. It's gonna take them a while to say this dude is putting on the front.
Well,
This
he
dude
got
ain't built
time.
like that.
I'm
I
glad
mean,
he
they'll.
got time for them to find out who he is.
Well, I mean, eventually they will find out. But that they, I'm telling you, they don't know Nature Boy like we know him. You
Obviously,
know.
because then they wouldn't be following no craziness like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take them time. Like it took us time to start figuring out this dude is a demonic force. This dude is really doing this for clicks and views and
Mm-hmm.
donations and cash apps. Any
Mm-hmm.
means necessary. If he got to sit there and degrade the people who he calls his family,
He would.
he gonna do it. Anything means necessary just to stay afloat and to be able to live the lifestyle he has to live, so he don't have to work. He's gonna do it on the means, on any means necessary
Scary.
on those people. He's not gonna do anything to degrade himself. He's gonna degrade the people around him,
Right.
so he can stay afloat. And that's really sad. But that's what he was doing. That it is what it is.
Whew.
So yes, it's
That's that.
crazy. It's crazy, but he was doing it. I think he got a little bit overboard with it. The money was coming in at one point in time, even through Biggo.
He got
The money,
greedy.
he got greedy.
He got
Yeah,
greedy.
and he just
And that's
started
what
getting
greed
like,
see y'all that see what greed takes you.
yep, it turned him into like a
Uh,
beast.
oh yeah,
Yep,
he was a definitely a monster the last what 2-3 months
yep,
at the end.
Yep, that's why they had to come in with the SWAT and get him. They said we can't let this go on anymore.
Like, well, I think they was done. As soon as they saw that man dancing in the rain, they're like, "No, we gotta take this man down." Like,
Nah, but the night that they took him was the night he was in the bathtub. He was showing his private areas. He's making them sit up for
that
hours
was
on
that
end.
night, because
That
I
was that
remember
night.
that video.
I know that for a fact because I had left away from the laptop and people were telling me, you got to sit at your desk because you got to pay attention to what he's doing. He's up here showing his privates in the
Oh,
bathtub. Then I was like, what? And I just got nervous and I just turned the live off because I was like, he ain't getting me in
in
trouble.
trouble, right?
Right. So and I got pissed. And then I went back live. He was doing it again. I had to keep like turning the camera off. Because I was doing it live so we could see what they were doing. He was still in the bathroom. He kept ordering them like they're robots to pull up their shirt, show their little saggy tea bags. And they just had to sit there,
This
sitting
with
right next to
this
just
hanging tea bags everywhere.
right and showing themselves. And that night, that's when they came in and got him.
I
Yeah.
would that's too much for anybody to see.
Mm-hmm. They said
That
we got to do, and that Caucasian boy was there in that house. And earlier that day, he was messing with the Caucasian
oh
dude,
yeah, I remember that too.
making he's on his knees and he was yelling at him. I guess they said,
The black man is king. The
yeah,
black
yeah.
man.
They was like, oh
I'm
no, you're
sorry,
not.
that was kind of it's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It
sorry.
says
It was wrong.
laugh. It says laugh. I heard he was closed off by himself and with very little to eat. I think he said he was eating peanut butter and very little else. Who are you talking about? The Caucasian guy that was over there in carbonation?
Or
Laugh.
Nature Boy, like, is the money that low?
I don't even know. I don't even know who he's talking about. So I don't even know. It says
I,
it was the day after Jax was at the window with the crossbow. They couldn't take a chance.
I,
Yeah, they was just
what?
doing too much.
He
He
was
said,
at the window with a crossbow. How I missed that?
I
How
didn't
I
see it.
missed that?
I didn't see it. I
Who
didn't see
was
all that. Hmm. I don't know. Like I said, it was so much going on. I don't care if you're a commentary channel or not, but you're not humanly going to be able to see everything that he does to report
That's
on it.
true. That's true. That
I
is
don't remember
true.
that.
But that is, I'm be. This man was peeking out the window with a crossbow, though.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
what
know.
was
He
he
probably
hunting?
was. I
What
don't
was
know.
he,
Maybe
what?
maybe the neighbors, because they didn't like him, they wanted to get rid of
The
him.
neighbors was done with them.
Yeah, they helped them get evicted. They
Oh
helped
yeah,
that eviction get pressed. As y'all
they
come
know
in, make
their
sure y'all hit
landlord
the
by
like
name.
button. Hit
Yeah,
the like button. Hit the like button. I promise you, it is free to like. I'm up crazy late talking about Nature Boy. I don't like talking about no Nature Boy no 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
you
But
might
my
mess
girl
around and
has
get
something to do.
nightmares.
Not even that. It's just I just I see like when there was stuff to talk about, Nature Boy, and there was always something going on. Like at night, he would do a lot of lives. I
Hmm.
don't. Tomorrow's another day, But I scheduled it for 4, but then when you said you had things to do, I changed it. But I don't. I just was. I have never been a channel holder that I'm not gonna be up. Or I'm gonna do a live at 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night talking about no Nature Boy.
Right, that's too
You know what I'm
much.
saying? It's just like 4, 5, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, but no 8 to 9, 9 to 10. I can't do that every day. I'm trying to wind down at that time. I'm
Especially
not
when
nature.
everybody got justice, somewhat justice by this man being locked up.
Yeah,
Don't everybody feel relieved to the point they can move on with their lives?
right, exactly.
Why do you
Yeah,
still want more?
but
You got what you wanted. You got
but
this man locked up.
people have to be weaned off of this stuff. That people are you're starting to also see the true colors of the viewers. You
Mm,
don't like this man, but the only thing you want to tune into is Nature Boy. It's all you want to hear is updates of what's going on with Nature Boy. But he's the same person that you got to take breaks from. He's the same person you get tired of hearing about. But that's the only content these people go to.
the
They
same
don't go
person
to
that
any
triggers you. Why do
same.
you automatically force yourself to be triggered?
They're no better than Malia and all the rest of them over there. They're no better
Mm,
than them either. They're no better than them over there. Yesterday we did a live. We know the people that come to these Nature Boy videos. They got the same notifications, like they got the notification about Nature Boy. And we also know people that didn't get the notifications. around that time yesterday, they were floating around, surfacing the web, and they seen this live that we had did yesterday,
Mm.
which on AJ, for an example. Then I think we did the Bishop one time before.
Yeah.
They seen these videos live. They chose not to come to these videos because it don't have nothing to do with Nature Boy. Now,
Right.
soon as it ain't about Nature Boy, you can't find nobody participating in the chat. They ain't got no conversation for you. You might find a few people up in the bushes. You see the numbers, they're low, but you'll see a few people in the bushes listening, hoping that maybe Nature Boy is at least mentioned before that live's over with, even though the live is not on the topic of him, hoping that he's mentioned. These people have to
Right.
get weaned off. They're living in a box. Nature Boy has put a lot of this community in a box. They don't even know that Nature Boy has affected their lives and put them in a
So
box
bad. Right.
because, and they need to realize it because that's all they know when they come on to social media. A small sector of people that view this content, they have been put into a box to the point all they know is Nature Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do for my channel is they're going to get weaned off of it. I'm not going to just shock their bodies with just new content. If there's some updates, maybe once a day for a little while, or every other day, or
Yeah. Or
once a
the day
week,
he gets sentenced. Yeah,
right?
that'd be a
Or
good one.
right, or whenever every month when he goes to his court proceedings or something like that,
Mm.
updating or whatever, weekly update, daily one daily update if there's one to update you on.
All
But all
right.
that Nature Boy, nature, I'm going forward, move forward. It's time to move on. Got to move on.
We cannot let this man. We let this man control us long
Right,
enough. We gotta
right,
wing off of it. It's energy. We're
exactly,
giving him our energy. We made him the God he talked about because we gave him our attention and energy.
exactly. We got to wean ourselves off of this mess.
As soon as we forget about him, he disappears.
And I also want to get off this subject too,
Hmm.
because I really think that I'm not saying people in this sector are evil, but people that watch this kind of content, they just got real demonic, evil ways with them.
I
I think that
noticed
if
that.
I think that if they started looking at these other worldwide issues in the world, it would soften their hearts a little, and they wouldn't be so bitter and demonic. Because even like telling people to leave a like on the video, you'll get a bunch of zombies in your live stream, and you know that these people are in the live, and you'll say hit the like button, and because you can't see them, they'll literally sit here and suck up the information and won't even hit the like button,
No, that's
almost like they
crazy.
think you're getting paid. If I got paid off the like buttons, I wouldn't make any money messing with these demonic haters. It's almost like if you want to do YouTube and make money off of it, do, by all means, there's money to be made. There's enough room for everyone to make money. But if they think that I get paid off the like button, they're sadly mistaken, because the YouTube could care less about a like button.
Hmm.
They want to just see how long a person's going to stay on a video so that an ad can be popped up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about. That's what they're getting paid to do. Put ads of Macy's and Pepsi Cola and car companies. They want ads in front of the audiences, hoping that people click on it and buy a new car, or,
Exactly.
or take their kids to Disney World, whatever the kind of ads are, or
Hmm.
buy this new pea coat from Macy's for wintertime, wool coat. That's all they care about. It's about money. Those ads are about money. The like button doesn't sum up to nothing. That just lets YouTube know that they like the or interested in the content. But other than that, I don't get paid off no like button, because if I did, I wouldn't get paid anything. But
Right.
this
For
I
all
just
that, just hit the down button if you don't like it.
I'm anticipating. I'm so excited that Nature Boy is no longer in the equation, because I want the audience that's gonna ride with me going forward, but I also want to have a mixed audience, and I want one that can kind of soften the blow from all these. Now, if the shoe fits, wear it. If
Mhm.
it doesn't apply, let it fly. Whoever's in this the bush is listening. But the people who are demonic and disturbed, I want to basically, they can still stay around, but we gotta mix this up with some people who are not demonic and do a very appreciative of the time that you take out to
Yes.
report and commentate on things that are going on. And
Oh
I
yeah.
want to be able to report and tell you about things that are going on from A to Z
So
and
you want
not
to
just
build a
based
real
on
community.
exact a real thank you a real community. That
Mm.
exactly that's my point. Hey, Tender Catering, make sure y'all hit that like button. It says it's a subliminal addiction. I was guilty too at first until realized it was real. Sis, I appreciate your content and commentary no matter what the subject. You remind me of my aunt from Brooklyn. Oh, thank you,
We appreciate
Empress.
you. That's what's up.
Thank you. That made my day. Thank you so much, sweetie. So it says so please continue. Oh, thank you. And see it be people like that that
Mhm.
keep me going because I'm not giving up. I built this community and I'm not gonna just leave them hanging. But I just want them to know that I'm not gonna shock them right away because I know that Nature Boy has affected all of us.
Yeah.
So I can't just shock us with just taking the content away completely. But going forward, we are going to have new content on this platform on a daily basis. You're gonna see every single day 365 days a week that I'm on YouTube doing my commentary. It's gonna be from content from A to Z.
Good.
So
Good.
you guys deserve that. You guys should respect that I'm doing this for you because I have enough respect to say my audience support me and they make me who I am, and I they deserve to be able to listen to other current events that are happening around the world. Nature
Right.
Boy is not no big entity, and we already went through the possibilities and who he is as a person. That's not going to change who
You're
he
right.
is.
We got who he
We
is.
we got who he is. We can now move on, and justice has been served. He's where he needs to be and should have been a long time ago. So
Right.
it's
We
nothing
should
more
be
to talk about.
celebrating. We should be
Right.
celebrating.
And celebrating is moving on, not even talking about it really no more.
Yeah.
Just moving on and going on to the
Like
next
I can't wait to
joint.
hear. Like you remember Nature Boy? Oh, I ain't hear that name in a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. That's what people need to be doing, setting themselves free.
I'm not gonna lie, but it is hard. It is hard. Like if I ain't hear it like for a couple days without Nature Boy, I had to go find it. I had to go.
That's what
I
people are
had
doing.
to go find
That's
it.
what people are doing. That is exactly what people are doing in this situation. They're finding what somebody got to know something. And
Right.
then they gravitate into these channel holders like myself that are still hanging in there trying to, for those
Ha-
that just can't shake it, well, I'm still trying to update them with what I know. You know what I'm saying? And that, that's all I can do is tell them what I know that or I think that's going on at the present time because it's
right.
just common sense. But you know, yeah, love yourself enough to just wanna to think
Let it-
outside the box and if you love commentary channels, you still will get the commentary, but you leave that Nature Boy stuff
You
alone.
know what? We treating it like it's a bad breakup. Like everybody is treating like
Yeah,
it's a
that's
bad. Like
exactly.
we can't stand that man, but I wonder what he's doing. Oh, he got a new
It's a
girlfriend.
it's a
Okay,
love hate
it's
relationship.
a love hate relationship. Yes.
Yep. And it's crazy. It really is. But
We gonna
you
get there, y'all. I believe in y'all. We gonna
I
get to
hope
the
so.
point where we don't know who Nature Boy
I hope
is.
so. I'm trying to tell you, honey. I hope so, because
Because
it's
I
more to
can't
life.
be the end of 2000, or the starting of 2023. We still talking about this man.
I'm not
It
not
can't be
me.
that.
You heard me? Not me. That's all, folks. I'm shutting it down. Shut it down. I shut it down. You already see me. I ain't getting that many views to that new content I'm doing. I don't care.
But I see it everywhere on this platform that it's like the views is not nobody's getting views like that before. And I was
Nobody is.
wondering why.
Nobody is. Nobody is. But no, like nobody's even getting views off the Nature Boy content no more like they used to.
Right,
But
right.
the new content they're doing, you shouldn't be surprised at that. That's new
Hmm.
content. The algorithm has to be used to.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right. That's right. You don't, if you do content on one entity, it's almost like you went from a cooking channel to
Mhm.
now a commentary channel. That's how the algorithm's looking at it. Even though you're
Okay, okay. It's
right,
all over the place.
you're not a, you never started off as a commentary channel that did videos, commentary videos from A to Z on
Mhm.
all social media influencers, like celebrities and people on
Mhm.
YouTube, like Nature Boy doing stupid stuff. You all we a lot of these channel holders built their whole channel around a Nature Boy channel. So that's what we are being identified as, a Nature
Okay.
Boy commentary channel. So now we're building, we're trying to expand what we talk about, add more people to the commentary list of who we want to report on. And the
Reach
algorithm
out
has
a different
right,
audience.
right.
Okay.
That they'll still recognize it as, okay, it's a commentary channel, but they're breaching out now.
Mhm.
They're talking on different areas of current events that happen with a lot of social media people like Nature Boy, or that are bigger than Nature Boy.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith, I'm just saying, people are getting money, but
Oh
they're in
yeah.
the social media. I mean, Nature Boy's in social media too, but he's not a millionaire. But I'm saying he is in social media. But then when you have to do it consistently, like everything else on YouTube, once you get consistent with doing commentary from A to Z,
Mhm.
Nature Boy, we was doing content on N, which is Nature Boy. We need to do commentary from A to Z
Right.
on all of social media influencers from A to Z. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I noticed some
Like,
of the videos you had earlier. I think, okay, that was different.
yeah, so you're not gonna see them kind of views you would see on a Nature Boy video. And even the Nature Boy videos, I don't get views like that no more. One, because
Right.
I was gone over 30 days, so I'm getting penalized. Two, over the since 2017, I've deleted about 2,000 videos. I've deleted them. So the algorithms all confused with my channel. They're like, wait a minute, hold up. And when you delete that many videos in total, in bulk
It's gonna
each
hurt you.
year, it hurts your channel. That's
Yeah.
why I said going forward, I'm not gonna put up videos that I'm gonna end up having to take down, in mass bulk, and then I'm starting back to, like, I'm falling back 3 years behind when I
Mm.
do that. Yes, I'm not doing that no more because it's hurting me. It's making me have to work harder to get my channel to where it was already heading, which was in the right direction.
Right.
But I started deleting all these videos. I've deleted at least over um at least 2,000 videos. It could be more. I don't even know. I
That-
get a headache when I
yeah,
think
that's a
about it.
lot. That's a lot
You
of
know what I'm
videos to be
saying?
deleting after all that
But
hard
yeah,
work you put into it,
but
making the
I ain't doing
videos
no
just
more.
to erase it. That's a lot.
This is SL. There's a problem that I'll read that later. I hate people. Stop leaving these paragraphs, people. I went on to my comment section to clear it out while I was talking to you for a second. Please stop leaving these paragraphs. People just get up on your comment section and be leading. When I see read more, I sometimes just be wanting to delete it. Like, come on now. Like
See,
you're writing
no,
me a
just
letter.
come up and say what you gotta say and be much quicker.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about I was looking in my comment section while we were talking. I went on to another tab and I was
Oh,
clearing out my comment section held for review on my pre-recorded videos.
okay, okay.
I just went on to another tab while I was talking to you, and I was taking some of the held for review comments out, and I just ran across this person that had a held for review, and it was a paragraph. Like, come on, like I mean, it's please. I think people were watching the indivisible train wreck. Now that Nature Boy crashed and burned, people have dispersed the scene. Yeah, you're right. They have dispersed the scene, but they need to be weaned off of that Nature Boy Percocet,
Got it.
because that's all they know is Nature Boy, and it's sad. It's almost like, their whole life is not the same because it's nobody can talk about Nature Boy anymore, and life doesn't begin or end with Nature Boy. It's
It's,
over with. The dude is going to
it
jail.
is,
I
and
mean,
it's nobody like him, so nobody's gonna get the same clout. Not what's his name? Solar. Nobody's gonna
nobody,
take his place. We're
because
not gonna have it. No.
if they try to do it, they're going to
We're
end
gonna
up
stop it
anyway.
from the door. You
No,
know.
we're not going to stop anything. They're going to be stopped by the authorities. Because, see, if they try to even be like Nature Boy, they're going to end up where Nature Boy's at.
The same
So
way.
that don't make any sense to try to be like another Nature Boy, because you're gonna be in jail just like Nature Boy is.
Exactly.
So to me, that's just foolishness. Who wants to be like Nature Boy? Look at what Nature Boy did in his own life. He's
Destroyed
done it,
it.
just destroyed
Hmm.
it. So that's just don't make no sense. But if you want to be like Nature Boy, if you like it, I love it. I, long as it ain't my son trying to be like the next Nature Boy, I don't care.
I wish my kids would.
I'm trying to. What's your kids' ages?
I have a 21-year-old, I have a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old, and I have a 11-year-old.
I have a 34-year-old.
Oh darn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, he's 34. Yep, one kid, honey. I stopped at one because I
wanted to.
yeah
I
I
wanted.
like
Then they
nice
started
stuff.
coming back to back and like, hold up,
You
hold
was like
up, wait a minute.
ooh woo.
And then one snuck up on me like, how this happened?
You said you got what is your youngest?
11.
11. Oh, okay. It's like watching the final of a reality show. Right, exactly, the Missy J.
And
Well,
nobody
listen,
said nobody. Why is nobody satisfied with the ending?
right, they want because I always say this. I don't know if you remember hearing this before we talked. I always said for years, people don't want to hear the truth because the truth ceases and desists things. But when you
Hmm.
live in the lie can go on and
On
on and on
forever.
forever because the truth remains the same. A lie, you got to keep up with it, and nobody wants to hear the truth because the truth will set you free. It'll
It really
decease,
does.
it'll decease and desist things. It won't be no more Nature Boy. But if you keep living in the lie, that can go on forever,
Ever.
forever. And I really feel like low key people say they don't like Nature Boy, but people have cut their cable off just to tune into that F ish, and that is
It was a
crazy.
cheaper route. It's
No,
a
it
cheaper
was
right and
right,
entertaining.
but the route and the cheaper route and the free ride is over with. He's
Yeah,
gone now.
I
He's just
know.
a he's just a memory. That's it. That's all
Whew,
you
I
got
know.
now is a memory.
What we gonna
People
do,
need to get
y'all?
over it. People need
Like,
to
what
get over
we
it.
gonna do
That's what I'm
without
saying.
him?
People gotta need to get over it because he's a rap. And he did all that for the audience, and them same people ain't helping you with your legal fees either.
Right,
So that was just
right.
stupid what he did to his life.
Where are all the people with the green
Just
hearts?
like with my channel, if I did what people wanted me to do, because I'm not the like mass majority like other channel holders, but if I did what people wanted me to do, then I wouldn't have a channel, and then they'll be talking about me later. She's so stupid. She all
Right,
listening to people tell her what to do with her channel.
and now she don't
Now,
got no channel.
yeah, yeah, they wouldn't be trying to sign petitions to try to get my channel back. They wouldn't care. So that I don't only one I would have to blame is myself. That's why I didn't put
Right,
myself in that position. I always stuck to the YouTube guidelines because I didn't want my channel to be at jeopardy for these people that don't have no love for me.
exactly. I
And
get
I
it.
ain't
I
got
get it.
nothing for you. The ones that ain't got no love for me, I ain't got no love for you neither. And I also ain't gonna let you or allow you to get my channel taken because you want me to slap up a video and not talk in a video and lose my channel because I just uploaded the whole video. You know what I'm saying? And didn't do no commentary to it.
See, that's crazy. That's
Yeah, I'm
crazy, and
not doing that.
that's a setup. That's a setup.
It's a setup, exactly. So listen, I'm getting off now. I only do an hour. It's kind of getting late,
Yes.
anyways, for me. Since
Thank
SL,
you for
you're
letting me
blessed
come
to
on
have an
late.
established platform to build meaningful talk. Thank you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with this platform, RC. I'm going to be blessed enough to use my platform to put up meaningful topics, and Nature Boy is not where it's at for me anymore.
Right, so
So,
people can
like I
have
said,
real conversations and really think.
right. Now, if there's an update that I can share with you, say tomorrow, I'll be more than happy to put it up. But if it's not, we're going to go forward with other videos and topics, current events. So, y'all have a blessed night. Thank you, sis, my
Yes.
right hand, for
Have a
coming
good
up,
night,
joining me.
y'all.
You have a nice night.
Bye bye.
All right. So, listen, I'm getting off. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. And y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. I'm out. Mwah.